Okay, I literally just finished the second one, and this is the third one because it's already here. I told y'all when things get fucking rolling, they get rolling. So we got 3 videos right here. It's gonna give me a solid foundation here in the new world. Okay, we can't be having a new world. It's all teeter-tottery and bullshit. Okay. So what I want to say, in my first video, I talked about up here. I had breakfast this morning with these women, and that feminine state, and things were just flowing. They were flowing smoothly, but it was kind of all over, and it was kind of fast paced, and kind of like me right now, fast paced. So I went and connected with the feminine energy in women, and they're just da da da, and now I'm da da da. I'm getting in connection with my own feminine side, and that is a beautiful thing, wonderful. But my masculine is also at play. So when my masculine and feminine side are harmonized together, I do speak very quickly because I know what I want to say. Knowing is, when you're teaching, knowing comes from the masculine side. When you're just talking and just for the sake of talking, like women like to do, as I say, they just like to talk because it's a filler, fills in space. Entertainment, just pure pleasure and entertainment, but there's no meaning in it. That is the feminine flow talking. I'm talking about the masculine side of talking, where you're actually instilling something into somebody. You're inserting something into somebody. You know, penis in a vagina, having sex. You know, the man penetrates the woman. So this is a masculine teaching, hopefully penetrating you if you're accepting it. If you're a man, open yourself up. You got a feminine side. Don't be afraid to let a goddamn another man penetrate in you. Does it sound fucking twisted? It's not. Okay, this ain't no gay physical corruption. To me, and I'm not going to say all gay people. Some people are meant to be gay. Okay, they are. So I'm not. You know, this is the reason Christ avoided that topic. You know, that's not what I'm saying. But today we have a lot of fucking corruption in that shit, where a lot of men are gay that aren't meant to be gay because they're spiritually corrupted and twisted. They're confused on the inside. Okay? There's a lot of confusion these days. And what I want to say, this is what I'm getting at here. I wanted to say how I was not able to really get in a lot of words up there at some point because I was like, okay, they're all flowing in a feminine flow, and I'm sitting here in my masculine energy. And I was being patient. I was holding space for them, just being patient, watching, listening. Sometimes I would drift off. Sometimes I would just my consciousness would take me inside my head. I would have my own thoughts or look out the window or get in my own little world there because they weren't interesting me. What they was talking about was just pleasurable entertainment shit. And I don't want to, okay. I got to be careful with that, okay? So if any of y'all that was up there watch this video, that's not against you. That is pleasurable entertainment. That's a necessary part of life. But me, I'm a very purpose-driven man. What I like to talk about and listen to and pay attention to, my purpose is trying to heal people in the world. So I trust myself. I trust my own guidance. Life guides my consciousness. God guides my consciousness. Sometimes I'm meant to listen to people. Sometimes I'm meant to fucking stare out the window and look at all the beautiful cardinals and birds that were out there. Okay? So my attention is always present, but maybe it's not always present where y'all want it to be. It'll be where God wants it to be, where it needs to be. All right? And I've been this way my whole life since I was a kid. I used to stare out the window in class and look outside, you know, and then didn't do my homework, and I would always have to sit in recess and do all my homework in 30 minutes of recess. And I did, because I'm highly intelligent, and I done it, and it was easy. All them women was talking, and I was patient and waited, and then I found a space and got an opportunity to talk. And when I did start talking, it come out confidently. It just flowed out naturally. I seen the opening, and it just right in there it went. I didn't have to force it. It just fell right in, dude. Okay? So kind of like a woman in a bedroom, you know, goddamn, just got to get her loosened up. So she'll loosen herself up if you don't have to do much. A goddamn man don't have to do much. You just got to let her get all excited about it. She'll excite herself, and you'll just fall right in there, slide right in. And so it did. Slid right in. And after I got in there and said all that I had to say, let me tell you what I noticed. I noticed this before with my ex. I said all I had to say, and I established a masculine energy. And masculine energy suddenly kind of took it over into space, okay? They all calmed down, and there was like a settlement afterwards. And there was a calmness. They began speaking much more calmer with one another. It wasn't quite so chaotic, and I say chaotic, I mean, there's a nice smooth flow to the feminine, but at the same time it's chaotic. It's here, there, and all over. Okay, so I established a masculine energy, and it calmed down, settled out. I noticed calmness within these women. Okay, and that's what masculine does. I noticed this with my ex after she left me. I was driving back from Alabama, and we hadn't talked in I don't know, 2 weeks or a month or something. It'd been a while, at least a couple weeks. And I was actually trying to, I went down for my buddy's wedding, okay, and a lot of powerful energy down there at the wedding and everything. My heart was at the time, open and stuff, because me and her. This is before I took LSD. And I was thinking of her during that wedding, and I was thinking about a lot of stuff. I was like, my God, I wish I would have married her, and I wish I would have done this by the Bible, and, but it wasn't meant to work out that way for us, okay? It wasn't. I'm not a follower of Christ. I'm a leader, so things had to happen. I had to go through, shit had to happen the way it did. She called me, and when we first started talking, I was on my way back, okay? Oh, sorry. She called me during that wedding. I had all that very powerful, strong emotion inside of me, and I was literally thinking about her, and I had my phone in my lap, and was just like ready to text her, and I got a phone call. Now, I didn't know the number, didn't recognize the number. I guess was I going to text her? I don't know if I had her number to text her. Or maybe I had an old number. I know I had my phone there thinking about her, and I was like, I wanted to text her. And then I got a call, so I went and talked to her, and she's like, I missed you, and all this other stuff. So she was feeling my feelings as well. We were connected there. Well, then, anyways, I ended up driving back home, and she calls me on the way up, and she begins talking. And man, at the beginning of the phone call, she's just rambling. She's like, da 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 da, and just talking about all this shit, and I could hear it. I recognized the evil, the corruption, the bad stuff that was inside of her, and it was just coming out. And I spoke to her with love, and I'm, to me, I was like, she's coming back, man. Things are wonderful, and because of it, I had my confidence, and I felt good. And so I was able to provide my divine masculine energy to her. And man, it was just a matter of time, about 5 minutes or something, 10 minutes, and I noticed her whole attitude completely changed. She simmered down, she calmed down, and spoke in a much more sensible manner. Okay? See, this is what men have to offer to women. Is this thing up here. Y'all don't like to fucking give us credit for that, but we do. We use this. This is where men are. Women are in here. This is the body, the heart, the feminine nature. This is the masculine nature from God, okay? And so I applied that. And as I applied that, she picked up on it. And she began to be much more sensible. And the conversation mellowed out, and we actually connected better, So that's it. That's what I wanted to say. I'm going to stop there. That was a little longer, I think. Hopefully y'all stuck with it. Okay, this is good shit. Stick with me, please. Okay, women, you running around all chaotic and crazy and shit. You find love from a man, that will simmer you down. That will simmer you down and allow you peace and comfort. Women run around and do all the crazy shit they're doing because they're looking for masculine men. Men, let me tell you this right now. Many of y'all are not fucking masculine. You're not good men. You're not godly men. Many goddamn men are corrupted as shit. Y'all need to start looking into the Bible. You need to start finding discipline in yourself to be able to find that masculine strength. Women, you need to help men find this strength. We all need to help one another. If you're in a position to help, help. You can't help those above you. They don't need help. Okay, stop fucking, let them help you. If they want to help you, let them help you. Don't attach yourself to them. There's plenty of people in the world. Don't expect one person to help you in everything, okay? You want one person to help you in everything? Follow me in every fucking thing I do. I promise you, I'll goddamn help you. You'll heal with me, all right? I promise you that if you stick with it. That's the only way you can heal. The only way you can find God, you got to commit to it. God is a commitment, buddy. Everybody these days is terrified of commitment. Because that's fear inside of you. That's corruption and evil holding on to you. It's got a goddamn grip on you, a motherfucking tight grip. Okay? And you got to squirm and wiggle and goddamn fight. You got to do whatever the fuck you got to do to come out of there. It'll loosen up, I promise you. The more you squirm, the more you wiggle, it will loosen. Just like a butterfly working its way out of a cocoon. Okay? I love you. Be good.